नमस्कार, मैं हूं रवि नथानी और आप मुझे देख रहे हैं लेमन्स स्मार्ट इन्वेस्टर में। आज फिर एक और बार मैं आपके सामने आया हूं एक नई कंपनी के साथ। देखिए, शुरुआत करते हैं आज का शो लेमन्स स्मार्ट इन्वेस्टर। कौन सी है ये कंपनी? आज फिर एक और बार, जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि हम एक कंपनी लाए हैं आपके लिए। क्या है ये कंपनी, देख लेते हैं एक छोटी सी रिपोर्ट में।
दुनिया की सर्वश्रेष्ठ फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनियों में डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी का नाम भी शामिल है। दवाइयों की क्वालिटी से लेकर दवाइयों के उत्पादन तक डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी का काफी नाम है। हर प्रकार की दवाइयाँ इस कंपनी में बनाई जाती हैं। डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी ये भी ध्यान रखती है कि मरीजों को उनकी दवाइयों से ज्यादा फायदा मिले और उन्हीं दवाइयों का निर्माण किया जाए जो भरोसेमंद है। एवन क्वालिटी और बेहतरीन सर्विस का भरोसा डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी आपको देती है। फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनियों में मशहूर मरीज इस कंपनी की दवाइयों में अपना भरोसा जताते हैं। डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी 7 मूल्य मंत्रों के साथ काम करती है। इंटीग्रिटी एंड ट्रांसपेरेंसी, सेफ्टी, क्वालिटी, प्रोडक्टिविटी, respect for the individual, collaboration and teamwork, sustainability। इन 7 मंत्रों के साथ कंपनी साल दर साल बढ़त हासिल करती जा रही है। लाखों कर्मचारियों के साथ दुनिया भर में फैली हुई डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी आगे बढ़ती जा रही है। नॉर्थ अमेरिका, यूरोप, एशिया या फिर अफ्रीका, काफी देशों में डॉक्टर रेड्डी की कंपनी ने अपने बेहतरीन सर्विस के साथ मरीजों की देखरेख में अपना योगदान दिया है।
दूसरी बार लेमन स्मार्ट इन्वेस्टर एक फार्मास्यूटिकल सेक्टर से एक कंपनी लाया है आपके सामने। पहली बार जब पहली कंपनी हमने बात की थी उस कंपनी का नाम था सिप्ला, और बखूबी जिस तरीके से हमने उस कंपनी को रिप्रेजेंट किया था आपके सामने, आपको कहा था कि इसकी टारगेट्स तकरीबन 580 के आसपास की होगी। बहुत गर्व होता है हमें ये कहते हुए कि बहुत ही कम समय में सिप्ला कंपनी ने 20% का रैली किया। इसी वजह से फार्मास्यूटिकल एक सेक्टर जिसमें एक बहुत अच्छा बूम है आज की तारीख में, और यही कारण है कि हम आपके सामने एक और फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी लाए हैं जिसका काम है डॉक्टर रेड्डीज। डॉक्टर रेड्डीज की अगर मैं आपको बात कह दूं तो ये कहता हूं कि डॉक्टर रेड्डीज लिमिटेड बिजनेस यूनिट वर्क्स विद अ सिंगल फोकस टू एक्सेलरेट access to affordable medicines and addresses the unmet needs of patients worldwide. Company develops high quality and affordable medicines and make them available to patients all over the world, and as soon as possible, and to do this they partner with other pharmaceutical companies, doctors, hospitals, pharmacies, healthcare systems and distributors worldwide through their various businesses. डॉक्टर रेड्डी के बहुत सारे बिजनेस हैं, उसमें से एक जो बिजनेस है वो जेनरिक फॉर्मेशंस का, वो इतना बड़ा बिजनेस है कंपनी का, which brings them a good health to many by offering more than 200 high quality generic versions of expensive innovative medicines. This offer medicines to an affordable cost at a quickly as possible to the patients around the world. Active ingredients जो दूसरा बिजनेस का कंपनी का है, it helps the patients with gets access to affordable and innovative medicine faster. Company has focused on creating high quality active pharmaceutical ingredients which goes on in the creating and formation of the patients. They have emerged as one of the top producers of active pharmaceutical ingredients in the world. They cater to innovative and other generic pharmaceutical companies from USA, Europe, Latin America, and Asia, helping them to take their products first to the market. Pharmaceutical services, जो one of the largest custom pharmaceutical business in India, company offers generic companies and innovative firms preclinical to commercial supply capabilities. Company also offers them a range of technology platforms and product services at a competitive cost. And lastly, biosimilars. It's a field of pharmaceutical where medicines are produced for living organisms on biological processes using biotechnology. Biologics are larger molecule protein therapies which are extremely effective in treating many complex diseases like cancer and diabetes. Biological is the next step in the evolution of modern medicine, and the company is quick to recognize that. Companies' product development capacities and commercial reach has made them a global leader in the industry with 4 products in the market and at the industry leading pipeline. मैं जितना भी बात करूंगा डॉक्टर रेड्डी के लिए, मुझे वही जैसे कि हमेशा होता है बहुत कम हो जाएगा, क्योंकि हम कंपनीज आपके सामने वो लाते हैं जो बहुत उम्दा होती हैं, बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस होता है उनका, और उनके साथ अगर आप इन्वेस्टेड रहते हो तो जाहिर है आपके अच्छे दिन हमेशा रहेंगे और आगे भी बनते रहेंगे. फिलहाल आज के इस शो में हमारे साथ 3 गेस्ट मौजूद हैं. मिस्टर आकाश जैन जो एस्कॉन ग्लोबल सर्विसेज से हैं. आकाश, आपका स्वागत है हमारे शो में. मिस्टर उदय हेगड़े जो कॉर्पोरेट फाइनेंस एक्सपर्ट हैं, एंड मिस्टर किशन मोदी जो ट्रेडर एंड इन्वेस्टर हैं नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज और बॉम्बे स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में. स्वागत है आप तीनों गेस्ट हमारे इस शो में. उदय, मैं आपसे पहले शुरुआत करूंगा. What are your comments with regards to the pharma as a sector, and where do you see its growth in the coming years?
I think pharma as a sector, India has a huge potential. Prime reason is today India का जो global strength है, it is just 1.4%.
जी.
In value terms and around 10% in volume terms.
जी.
So the opportunity for growth is very high. Secondly, last 10 years we have seen we being a $6 billion industry to today being a nearly a $20 billion industry.
Okay.
And the projected to in 2020 is around 45 to 55 billion industry. So the opportunity is literally double. Secondly, जो untapped market जो बोला जाता है, it's a rural areas. So 70% of the market today which is under rural, it's a huge untapped market to some extent. So I think the pharma sector per se has a huge opportunity in India. And next 5 years, I think it's probably the golden area for these people.
Okay, and Uday, how do you see Dr. Reddy placed in its own sector?
I think Dr. Reddy, if you see, the 47% of the business comes from US.
Okay.
And 15% from Russia and 15% from India and maybe other 2 or 3 countries. Of course, they're present on some 20 odd countries. I mean, that is as per the business goes. But I think they are 80% of the business come from global generics. And that sector is growing worldwide. And that is what they're talking, I mean, as you mentioned some time back, is having quality medicines at affordable price. And not only affordable price, is to have the reach immediately, which is not possible in other medicines.
Correct. I would like to add on to this that Dr. Reddy certainly plans to make sure that they reach to the end users as soon as possible, and that's the only reason that the company is performing year on year, quarter on quarter. With this, I would like to ask Akash. Akash, I'm coming to you. When performance of the company is there, I always remember you as a person with regards to financial numbers. Akash, company has 2.88% growth in its revenue quarter on quarter, whereas 27.86% jump in its net profit. Companies, if I have to talk about year on year data, then I would like to say that the company's consolidated revenue was at rupees 132.2 billion, up by 13.7% over the previous year. EBITDA grew by 19.3% to rupees 33.2 billion, amounting to 25% of consolidated revenue. Profit after tax was rupees 21.5 billion on an increase of 28.2% over the previous year and was at a 16% of the consolidated revenue. I would like you to tell us what happened within the company. What exactly happened where such a robust performance has to be visualized by the company this time?
The company is performing well in the US market, especially in the North American markets. If
Okay.
you see the company's top line, the company's top line has grown by 24% on a Y-on-Y basis to touch rupees 35.2 billion. Its operating profit margins has also improved by 340 basis points to reach 23%, as well as its PAT has grown by a whopping 53% to reach 5.5 billion.
Okay.
This was mainly on account of 52% growth in the North American markets and 50% growth in the rest of the world markets. A pharma company's performance is basically measured by the abbreviated new drug applications and its approval. Till date, the company has around 218 abbreviated new drug applications, out of which 70 are pending approval. The company has also performed well in India, especially in the OTC markets as well as in the Russian segment.
Okay, Russian segment, if I have to talk about, I would like you to, show some light on the Russian performance of the company.
The company was one of the early entrants in the Russian market as far as Indian companies are concerned. The company is one of the few companies who entered Russian markets, and it entered in 1992, which is a very long period. So they have built an expertise in that market and they have developed products accordingly. They have products like Omaze, Nice, Cetril, Keroterol. So all these pharma products are doing exceptionally well in the Russian market. The year-on-year growth in the Russian markets was around 18% in local currency, and these were all quality sales.
Okay, so Akash, do you think is this performance expected to sustain in a long run, and what do you expect with regards to its growth?
Yeah, on a longer term basis, the company is expected to perform very well because India as a country has an opportunity of $92 billion worth of drugs. In the US, drugs around $92 billion worth are getting expired, patents are getting expired. The Indian pharma companies have a huge opportunity in the US market of around $92 billion. So Dr. Reddy's along with Ranbaxy and Lupin are one of the few companies who enjoy first to file products, that is para 4 filing, in which they enjoy limited exclusivity period of 180 days. And mind you, these products have higher margins. So company definitely is going to improve its operating profit margins, and the US opportunity will definitely have an impact on their top line.
करेक्ट मैं इसी के साथ हमारे पास एक और मेहमान है यहाँ पे जो ट्रेडर है और इन्वेस्टर है काफ़ी साल से। किशन मोदी जी, मैं आपसे एक सिंपल सा सवाल इस कंपनी के बारे में पूछूंगा। बहुत सालों से आपने इस कंपनी को देखा होगा, इसमें कई बार आपने ट्रेड भी किया होगा डॉक्टर रेड्डी पे। स्टॉक मार्केट में इस कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा रहा है?
स्टॉक मार्केट में इसकी बाइंग सेलिंग डेली की होती है।
हाँ।
और वॉल्यूम कम है लेकिन बाइंग सेलिंग काफ़ी होती है। मतलब
मैं क्या ये कह सकता हूँ कि स्टॉक मार्केट्स में इसका जो मोमेंटम होता है महीना भर महीना एक अच्छे स्तर पे खड़ा है, बिकॉज अगर मैं इसको कंपनी को देखूँ बार बार वो उसमें 50-60 रुपए की मूवमेंट्स आती हैं कि बहुत ही स्लगिश का मूवमेंट। मेरे को एक्चुअली उसकी एक्टिविटी जाननी है कंपनी की।
नहीं, मूवमेंट 60 रुपए से लेके 80 रुपए तक की बाइंग एंड सेलिंग के बीच में डिफरेंस जो रहता है।
हाँ जी।
60 से 80 रुपया, कभी कभी 100 रुपए तक का रहता है।
तो कभी कभी 100 रुपए तक की भी मूवमेंट्स आती हैं।
मूवमेंट आती है।
आप क्या आप इस कंपनी में ट्रेड करते हो? ये बहुत ही जाती सा सवाल है, लेकिन मैं आपसे भी बात को जरूर पूछना चाहूँगा।
नहीं, कभी कभी कर लेते हैं। बाकी सिप्ला में छोटी कंपनियों में 1000 रुपये से नीचे वाली कंपनी में हम ज़्यादा करते हैं।
तो ट्रेडरों का बेसिकली रुख मार्केट में 1000 के ऊपर वाली कंपनियों में कम रहता है, क्या मैं ये कह सकता हूँ?
हाँ, जरूर।
क्या वजह है उसकी?
स्मॉल इन्वेस्टर के लिए 1000 रुपये से नीचे की चीज़ में क्वांटिटी में ले सकते हैं।
हाँ।
और जो 3000 से ऊपर की चीज़ होती है उसमें क्वांटिटी कम ले सकते।
तो आज कंपनी का जो फेस वैल्यू है वो तकरीबन 5 रुपए का है। अगर ये कम होके 1 रुपया हो जाए और कंपनी स्प्लिट कर एक 200 या 400 के रेंज में आ जाए तो क्या आप इस कंपनी में ट्रेड करोगे?
इसमें ज़्यादा, और मैं तो करूँगा ही करूँगा, पब्लिक भी इसमें और ज़्यादा घुस जाएगी और काफ़ी अच्छा ट्रेड होगा इसमें।
मतलब इसका आपका ये मानना है कंपनी पे भरोसा है इसकी?
बहुत अच्छा भरोसा है, कंपनी बहुत अच्छी है। फार्मास्यूटिकल में इस कंपनी का बहुत अच्छा नाम है।
अच्छा।
और अगर फेस वैल्यू इसकी 1 रुपया आ जाए
हाँ जी,
तो काफ़ी अच्छा वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाएगा इसका।
जी शुक्रिया। मैं उदय, आई वुड लाइक टू कम टू यू दिस एट दिस स्टेज। डॉक्टर रेड्डी being a fabulous company with regards to their performance is concerned, but Dr. Reddy as a company believes that tomorrow's innovative solutions are at the outcome of today's research and development efforts. Therefore, company has invested generously in expanding their research and development capacity to lay a firm foundation for sustained efforts in this area. Uday, what would you like to comment on the research and development department of the company?
So if you look at the research and development cost, it is around 9% to their turnover. That's very high for Indian standards also per se. They are more R&D focused company. Not today, I mean they are doing it for ages.
Okay.
And not only that, they've not been acquiring companies, they've been doing R&D tie-ups with universities. They did a R&D tie-up with some Netherlands companies because they saw that there is a synergy in that particular thing. They acquired that company for that specific purpose. So today they have R&D centers in India, in North America, in Europe. There's around 5 centers they have. Everybody is doing different things. So I think the R&D work that I think you'll probably see in a couple of years that they're developing into, as Ajay said some time back, 200, 300 products being launched every year.
Correct. So they are basically pumping in more money. Can I say that yes, I have read something in their books that there is a systematic investment plan for the research and development department?
Yeah, today, I mean, 9% is a huge. I mean, you're talking about $2 billion company in India, and they're doing 9% of that. That itself is huge. So I don't think, I mean, they probably cannot go to 10 or 15%, but even 9 to 10% is a huge amount for a $2 billion company to invest in R&D.
Okay, and Akash, Dr. Reddy builds a world-class manufacturing capacity as they focused on the rapidly scaling up in manufacturing capacities to keep up the process in research and development initiatives. And it is not just about growing in volume terms, but also qualitative improvements. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, the company is basically now focusing on over-the-counter products, controlled releases and complex generics, for which they have built world-class manufacturing facilities. Apart from this, the company in India is focusing on the important biosimilars and oncology segment, which definitely demands higher premium as compared to products for other therapeutic areas. So company is definitely in sync with the strategy of developing new products and having a good manufacturing base for it.
Okay, and Uday, I would like you to tell me about the US performance of the company with regards to the revenue. The generation of revenue is basically from the US or from basically from India.
Today, if you go to see the overall strength, if you break up into the business that they are generating, 47% is from US.
47%.
47. That's
47%. Okay.
15% is from India, and 15% is from Russia, and 15 from maybe from the rest of Europe and part of the world. So I think that they're more US focused, and of course they're trying to increase their strength in Russia. They believe that's a huge market coming into. So I think over the period of time, I don't think the percentage will change much, but I think the volume in this particular country will increase much.
But Uday, how many US FDA filings have been done for this year?
I think they did on 61, if I'm right,
Okay.
filings, and I think they did 13 another sector. So I
Okay.
think it's total 100 odd filings they have done.
100 odd filings for the US FDA approval at this stage. Akash, what do you think with regards to, as we have been, Uday has categorically said that 47% is from the US business. How do you see the growth in US?
Growth in US would be definitely there because, as I told earlier, the opportunity is worth $92 billion over the next 2 years, say by FY16. The company is in sync with its strategy to expand in US market. They have already filed 5 drug master files, and till date they have around 218 drug master files. So company along with its drug master files has applications, that is abbreviated new drug application. So company is definitely focusing on the US market along with other players like Ranbaxy and Lupin.
Okay, so the peer competitors are also making some sense in the entire sector because all of them are growing at the same speed. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. मोदी साहब, मैं आपके पास आऊँगा. मुझे एक ही चीज़ आपसे जाननी है. अगर मैंने ये कह दिया कि आज आपके पास मैंने अगर 10 लाख रुपए दे दिए और आपको कह दूं कि ये डॉक्टर रेड्डी एक कंपनी है जिसमें 10% की एप्रिसिएशन है और उसके सामने जाहिर है, जैसे कि मैंने ये कहा कि उसके जो आज का प्राइस है वो है तकरीबन 2950, और दूसरी एक कंपनी है जिसका मुझे कोई गारंटी नहीं है लेकिन वो कंपनी 500 के आसपास की है, तो आप कहाँ पैसे लगाने की कोशिश करोगे एज अ ट्रेडर के हिसाब से?
50-50 दोनों जगह डालेंगे. 3000 वाले में इस बार डॉक्टर रेड्डी का 10% अगर बढ़ने की चांसेस हैं
हाँ जी,
तो उसमें ज़्यादा डालेंगे एक बार।
और ज़्यादा वैसे ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर आप जो है कंपनी में बिकॉज ओनली ऑफ द प्राइस के हिसाब से नहीं लोगे?
नहीं, प्राइस के हिसाब से लेंगे लेकिन आपने बोला ना कि बढ़ने के 10% चांसेस है, उस हिसाब से इसमें एक्सपोजर बढ़ा देंगे।
ओके वेल एनीवे, मैं आपको बता दूं डॉक्टर रेड्डी का स्टॉक मार्केट परफॉर्मेंस की अगर मैं बात करूं तो कंपनी का 52 वीक हाई एट बॉम्बे स्टॉक एक्सचेंज वो तकरीबन 3025.50 है और 52 वीक लो ऑन BSE इज एट 2161. Company is currently trading very close to its highest point. Its total market cap as of yesterday is rupees 50,415.71 crores, whereas its total shareholding pattern, जहां प्रमोटर्स की मैं बात करूं तो तकरीबन 25.50% की हिस्सेदारी प्रमोटर्स की है। फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स भी इसमें शामिल है, उनकी तकरीबन 35.30% की हिस्सेदारी है। डोमेस्टिक इंस्टीट्यूशन इन्वेस्टर्स बहुत कम है कंपैरेटिवली जो प्रमोटर्स और FIIs हैं, बिकॉज डोमेस्टिक इंस्टीट्यूशन इन्वेस्टर्स की हिस्सेदारी तकरीबन 5.5% की है और बाकी के जो शेयर होल्डर्स हैं वो तकरीबन 34% की हिस्सेदारी कंपनी में रखते हैं आज की करंट स्टेटस के हिसाब से। बट एज पर द टेक्निकल चार्ट्स आर कंसर्न, स्टॉक इज ट्रेडिंग with a bullish trend for short, medium and long term, along with its fresh monthly breakout, which indicates that buying pressure could be expected on dips or on any correction, whereas target expected for medium term is 3360 and long term target is around 4,000 rupees. ये long term मैं एक यहाँ पे additional चीज करना चाहूँगा कि long term would be plus 1 year. As stock has gained, given a breakout on charts, therefore technical parameters also suggest an outperformance expected in the company in days to come. So clubbing both the analysis at a technical as well as the fundamental, we therefore suggest that to all our smart investors, grab opportunity and buy Dr. Reddy shares either at current market price or on any correction and stay invested for medium to long term with a target expected, as I mentioned, 3360 for short term to medium term and 4,000 plus, that is plus 1 year for a long term. मैं इस चीज़ पे और थोड़ा सा चर्चा करना चाहूँगा बिकॉज मेरे पास 3 गेस्ट हैं, मैं उनसे भी एक राय लेना चाहता हूँ कि कंपनी का टारगेट एक्सपेक्टेड फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म। आकाश, आई विल स्टार्ट विथ यू। व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट द टारगेट फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म, मीडियम टर्म एंड लॉन्ग टर्म?
For a 1 year horizon, I expect the company to touch around 3,300. That would be on an EPS of rupees 136 for FY15. And for a 2 year basis, my target would be rupees 3,700. And this would be on an EPS of 148 rupees. And multiple that I would like to give, price earning multiple would be 25. Now I am giving a premium to its this company over its peers. This is mainly because the company has a knack of filing exclusivity products in the US market which enjoy higher premiums. So that is why this company demands higher PE multiple along with a strong manufacturing base across the globe.
Okay, and Uday, what is your targets in your mind?
I think it's 6 to 9 months. I would say probably 3,500 odd, and plus 1 year. I think I'm guaranteed to be probably crossing around 4,300, 4,400 something.
Okay, Akash, lastly, I would like to do any disclosures from your side?
Yeah, I would like to give a disclaimer that I do not hold this stock in my personal capacity, although my company may have recommended this stock to our clients and our company Hcon Global might be holding it.
Okay, are there any disclosures from your
No,
side?
I'm not an investor nor an advisor to this company.
Okay, thank you for all our guests being behind you for a reason. So with why do I always keep up with some motivative answers or motivative statements? Because Lemon Smart Investor always make sure हम हमेशा यही कोशिश करते हैं कि आप के सामने हम ऐसी कंपनियां रखें जिसमें आपका एक बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त पोर्टफोलियो बने, आप अच्छे प्रॉफिट्स कम मार्केट से ले सकें, क्योंकि स्टॉक मार्केट्स आज एक बहुत ही अच्छे स्तर पे हैं और इन्वेस्ट करना आज की तारीख में एक बहुत ही बेस्ट सजेशन दिया जाता है बाय इन्वेस्टर एडवाइजर से या आपके पोर्टफोलियो के हिसाब से विद रिगार्ड्स टू मॉनेटरी गेन्स आर कंसर्न। सो आज हमने डॉक्टर रेड्डी की डिटेल में बात की, आपको बताया कंपनी के बारे में, कंपनी करती क्या है, कंपनी का मोटो क्या है और कंपनी के प्राइस टारगेट्स भी क्या हो सकते हैं आने वाले कुछ दिनों में या एक साल के भीतर। तो मैं दोबारा से यही सजेस्ट करूंगा अपने सारे वो व्यूअर्स से कि आप इस कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करें, क्योंकि ये इन्वेस्ट करने के बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी है एट दिस स्टेज. So buy Dr. Reddy at current market price or on dips with a target expected as mentioned above, that is 3360 to 4000 in a very, very short span of time. With this, I would like to say goodbye from my side. We'll meet you once again next week on Saturday sharp at 5 p.m. with all my guests and with a new company. So keep watching Lemon's Smart Investor with Ravi Nathani. Bye-bye.